I see this as a relationship that is bound to happen in the future, that two people, specifically more so who I'm reading, has been waiting a long time for. I think this person is starting to realize what it is that they've always wanted. And they're realizing that what they've always wanted is this person's energy. So let's talk about this. I'm going to come over here. I think one thing that I can say to you straight off the bat that's going to help you understand if this is going to resonate with you or not is very specifically the words, the wheels are set in motion. The wheels have been set in motion, and any struggle that you're going through right now is absolutely crucial to your future success. I think whoever I'm speaking to as well, you have had to have a lot of emotional control lately. Look, where the mummy is. This is people that are very not easy to be around, okay? Maybe even past relationships that were really not good, but this can also be childhood wounds. You really had to learn to control the mind, to allow your sorrow not to take you further into sorrow, but to heal you. You can feel something. You can feel some sort of connection. The jewel within a teardrop is such a beautiful card. It's a card of friendship as well. And I got a quote, something that came through for this message was that you, very particularly, would like a best friend that you find hot. You're like, I want someone to have fun with. I want my bestie, right? My bestie, and I want them to be hot, and then I want us to kiss. I love that for you. That's really cute. But this is about you upgrading and connections. And I'm so sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background. Maybe that will resonate. Anyway, but yes, you're having a very deep change. You've had a deep change when it comes to understanding relationships and the spiritual aspects of a relationship. You know what to appreciate in somebody. This is about you reconnecting to your own self, reconnecting to your own emotions, and therefore you start reconnecting with other people, with other signatures around you. But what distracts you? The boy? In a weird way, even though, yes, you're very psychic, and yes, you can feel that your soulmate comes to you, that distracts the heck out of you. It really is very distracting. Because in a way, I think there is this slight, are they going to come and save me? Slightly, just a hint of it, okay? But it's because you've had it so difficult. You've had it really hard in relationships. This card is the card of a sadness, an ending, and a new beginning. But it's also the yin and yang. It's very similar to this card, actually, because what was once terrible in the past gets returned to you in positivity. The card sitting underneath that decided to fly out being a card of movement. This is what's shifting, and you actually have, look at this, the card of shifting. This is shifting specifically. There is less of a I need them to save me and more of a yes, I want to meet my best friend. I want somebody on my path. You've let go of thinking, a man is a plan. or a relationship is a plan if you're a man watching this and this resonates. But yes, the good thing about this, everything that I'm seeing here though, is that your relationships and your love, your friendships, all of it's improving. It is upgrading. It is getting better. Even if you are in sorrow, even if you are lonely right now, your mind has done such work. And I think a part of it was also about re-becoming yourself. Maybe in the past you were a bit more lighthearted, a bit more fun and whimsical to be around, but maybe you had to go through a period that really did sadden you and bring you a lot of sorrow, and that might have changed. Oh, look at my washing machine. Psh, yeah. The waterworks. The absolute waterworks. You've had to go through a lot of relationship pain. Things will be returned in positivity. You're changing. I find it interesting that this came over to your side. I thought that this would just stay over there with the other person, but it's here too. This is thought. This is about contracts ending. You might or might not believe in the karmic records. But this is about knowing that you deserve better, releasing a lot of past, what's the word? Ideals, morals, beliefs that were put onto you possibly by other people about what you should have, what is possible in this world. There has been some big contracts, some big vows cosmically that have ended for you in your life recently. That has made way for a lot of this change. Hathor, stack. I love how they stack themselves up here. Look at this, stacking themselves up. Because as you level up, the contract ended. You then had to let go and stop reminiscing. Yeah, you did. And now the new love comes in, but I feel like you're in this in-between. You're kind of here. This is a cycle, a journey that you're going through. You're about to make it out the other side. Okay, we're going to talk about what's over here on this side. This. If anything, the best way to put this side, because you're soulmates. I'm seeing this as soulmates or twin flames, but you are so on the same path as each other. It's just that you interpret your own path a little bit differently. This side is clearer. That's the only difference here, is you have, again, gone out of your way to be in a positive place, to think about positivity, to allow yourself to be in a very flow state, right? But because of that, I think that you also have been finding it difficult to actually hear the messages from spirit. This person, wide open. Everything is all out on the table. It is very clear. And what is clear to me is that this person, and possibly yourself as well, have gone down a path of seriously not wanting to repeat patterns from the past. That is what started this. You don't want to repeat the same patterns, and it scares you. It has distracted you from going into love, into dating, because you want to learn how to not have those patterns happen again. Right? The perception card there beside it. Because you are sitting and listening and observing your surroundings now. This was always about you absorbing wisdom from the event that have occurred. So then you can gain more wisdom, understand yourself better, and then understand the world better. something that sounded too good to be true was. So what is true? What is your destiny in love without a facade, without daydreaming about it? What is the reality of love? This has been a question that needed to be answered on both sides. See, this person, however, you have experienced great loss. We have loss. We also have the Temptress sitting in there. On top of the Temptress, you actually have the Soulmate card, possibly an engagement to this person. But there is something about it was fantasy. It was too hot, too much to handle. Possibly even because we were thinking about it in such a fantasy way, there was no actual chemistry. The body didn't feel great around this person, even though maybe we thought that they were our soulmate. This is interesting though, because look, Horus, something stopped this from occurring. Spirit stopped this from happening. Don't marry them, don't divorce, don't make a choice. We were stopped. And we were stopped by our guides and our protectors who said, is this really what you want? Is this what you want? Right? And then we had to decide, what do we do? But I think that the answer was and is this, which is the card of the what's happening in the now. That something new inside of both of you has been born. This is healing, creativity, fertility, something new, a new birth into this world, an ocean of eternal love. Both of you can feel each other. Moving down here, I do think that this person has let go, completely let go. This is kind of what's confirming it for me, because they have found their own soulmate journey, and this was never their soulmate, so I do believe that they've let them go. They know what to look for now. They've moved on. It's been difficult to move on though. Why? Because of this. Because I don't want that to ever happen again. Because that was terrifying. And I don't want to ever experience loss like that in my future. I don't want to have the waterworks again. Physical body tantric union coming out though. How you see yourself will change you. Union with the inner self. Relationships become stronger all around. This is success with understanding the self. So what is about to happen with this connection? Oh my goodness. This is our future card. This is what's happening in the future. We get the rising above card. Because both of you are about to see the bigger picture. And the moment that the bigger picture is seen, you will see each other. That's what I think is going to happen. But it has taken and is going to take frustration. It has taken great frustration, bitterness, because plans didn't go the way that you wanted them to go. You feel like you've had to talk yourself in circles. Why is nobody hearing me? Why is nobody seeing me? I think what I want to ask the cards is just how close are these two from meeting each other? How much longer will they have to wait? So I'm going to use the birds. We'll give these a shuffle and just see what pops out. Oh, your power. They're saying assert yourself and have the final word. See yourself as the winner. Again, this is about rising above. Seeing bigger than this entire situation. Yeah, exactly. Because what happened ended badly, but it was inevitable and it was necessary. It was necessary for your power, for you to be able to have the final word. Wow. Okay. Again, this is about gaining like freedom away from this. Let's see what they have here. Impending birth. We're waiting to start. Oh. Oh, that's for them. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's because this is what I mean. Do you know how sometimes annoying it is to be a tarot reader and just forget what you're doing? Okay. I was in their energy. No wonder why it was freaking me out. Of course that's what's going to happen to them. Duh. Yes, they are saying goodbye. They're saying bye-bye to the past. That makes sense. Okay, so this is actually for them. Yeah. Waiting, waiting, waiting. So what's on this side? We're going to have to switch back into the other energy. Okay. Tell me about the other side. What's happening with the divine feminine side? So it's like, you should lighten up. Look at this. Funny you. Wow. You've got some